welcome back to my channel. This is the look I did today, and it's actually inspired by a makeup artist and influencer. I'll show you on later in the video. And yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this little cute look, please keep on watching. And if you guys don't know me, my name is Nicole, and I love all things makeup. I like to do weird things, and I just let my creativity flow. I am in no way a professional. I just hope to inspire you guys with the shit that I do. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's less rambling compared to my previous video, which is my makeup collection video, which was too much talking. So today there's less talking, more showing you how to create this look. So if you guys want to do this look, I don't know how many times I've said that already, please keep on watching. Okay, so I've done my eyebrows off camera again because not interesting. So today I'm going to be recreating this look that I saw. It was actually by James Molly. He's a makeup artist, and it popped up on my Instagram newsfeed, right? And this is basically the look that I saw, and I was like, oh my god, that's gorgeous, right? It's super pretty. I wanted to recreate it, but then also again, I don't have freckles on my face. I mean, I do. It's like really tiny, but it's not, you know, a lot. So I actually wanted to recreate this, but then I thought maybe not. And then after that, I saw I think her name is Gabrielle Alexis. She's a very big influencer as well, and she did this. She recreated the look again. I guess to them it's more of like trying to highlight that, you know, natural skin is gorgeous also because they've got freckles and things like that. But the whole wave thing kind of intrigued me. I really like the whole concept of it. So that's what I'm going to be recreating today. Even though I'm not going to be doing it with foundation, like the looks that they've done, mainly because I don't have a lot to hide in terms of like freckles and all that. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to recreate it, but with the color purple instead, because you know my Instagram feed is now in the purple theme. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today, and hopefully it doesn't turn out too bad. Okay, so first I'm going in with my primer. This is the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Lip Primer. I use this quite a lot now, and yeah, I'll link everything down below if you guys need any of the products. Okay, so primer done, I'm going to go in with my concealer now. So I'm going to be using my trusty little old Rimmel London Wake Me Up Concealer. Okay, so next I'm going to go in and conceal all the blemishes. Actually, I have like a really huge pimple here. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's gross. It's so disgusting. I cannot get rid of it. I don't know what to do. But anyways, I'm going to go in and concealer right now. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Okay, next I'm going to set the concealer. I'm going in with my ColourPop No Filter translucent powder. This is their setting powder. Okay, next I am going to go in with some bronzer. So what I'm basically doing is I'm finishing up the base of my face first before we go in with the wavy lines. Okay, then I'm going to go in with some blush. This is a very light blush. This is the Tarte Party Blush, and it's actually very light, translucent. It's not too pigmented, so this is good for this particular look. Okay, so the base of my face is basically done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to recreate those freckles. Those freckles on those models are actually very pretty. I really like freckles. I think they're super cute. But I don't have a lot. My freckles are a bit weird because you guys can't see it, but I basically have freckles here, this part of my face, but it doesn't go all the way up here. It's basically just on my cheeks. I don't know why. I don't have it, but I think freckles are really cute. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna recreate using an eyebrow pencil. So I'm using a brown eyebrow pencil, and it's quite dark, this color. I guess it depends on your skin tone as well, because my skin tone is slightly more tan. If you're not as tan, you should get a lighter blonde-ish kind of eyebrow pencil. So to create these freckles, I'm just going to go in and dot everywhere, basically at random, and just very lightly It does not have to be, you know, pretty accurate or whatsoever, because freckles are not, what is this called? It's not, what's that word? Freckles are not uniformed. They are at random, so make sure you keep it at random. Don't try to focus so much on, oh my god, there's no freckles here, there's no freckles there. It doesn't really matter. Freckles are cute either way, so. Okay, so basically this is going to take up quite some time to finish up. So anyways, I actually started a TikTok account. I've been posting some quick, what's this called? Makeup tutorials. They're not tutorials, they're just snippets of me doing my makeup. Oops. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, it's the same handle. I'll link it in the description box down below. Okay, so freckles are done. I don't think you guys can really see it because the light is like quite like. Anyways, so to sort of blend it in a little bit more, I go back in with a fluffy brush and just very lightly with some setting powder, I just blend it. Okay, so now the base is done. We're going to go in with some concealer. I'm going to go in with this Maybelline concealer. This is the Instant Age Rewind concealer. And I'm going to go in with this small little brush. What I'm basically going to do is I'm going to draw the outline of where I want the waves to be. That's so that you know you don't mess up, or even when you mess up, it's easier to like kind of blend the concealer back in, and it also helps create a base for the purple shade to kind of be a little bit more pigmented. So I've basically drawn out my 3 lines, one which is at the top, one right in the middle, and then another one sort of on the side here. And I think I'm quite happy with this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with the same brush and the same concealer and just sort of putting more onto my brush, and then we're going to blend it out. So going back to where the lines are, what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to sort of paint it upwards like that, and that sort of gives you the base of where the eyeshadow is going to be. Or if you're recreating the look exactly, then you wouldn't have to put eyeshadow. You just have to find a lighter shade concealer or foundation. Just basically then repeat the entire step with the other 2 lines as well. Okay, so to sort of blend it out a little bit better, I'm just going to go in with my hands and sort of pat it down and pat it away so that it kind of like gradients out a little bit. So that is basically the shape that I'm going to go with today, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with my David Charles Morphe palette, my favorite. So I'm going to go in with the purple shade. I'm using this one here. This is in the shade Single, and what I'm going to do is I am going to jump in with a angled brush. This is a very thin angled brush meant for eyeliners, I think. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this and draw the outline. After I draw the outline, I'm going to go in with a bigger fluffy brush, and I'm going to sort of brush it into the direction that I want it to go. So what I'm doing now is I'm basically blending out the edges before we go in with the full shade. I look crazy, ayo. I'm really hoping this is gonna turn out nice. Anyways, so I'm gonna go in with a bigger fluffy brush. This is quite dense, so that's a good brush. I'm gonna go in with the same shade, and again, instead of drawing the line now, I'm sort of blending it outwards. So let's see if it works. Don't worry too much about the blending yet. We will go back in and blend it in a bit. Okay, so just going back in with the first brush that I used. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend it by pushing the shade outwards. so that it's not a coarse line. Then later, to blend it even more, I'm going in with another thick brush, and this is clean. There's no color on this brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this and fluff it outwards. Okay, so that is basically the whole blending portion done. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to recreate the whole steps and process on these other two lines. I look legitimate crazy, but anyways, I think it's quite cool. It's not bad, it's not bad. But anyways, to blend it in a little bit more, I'm gonna go in with a light shade. This is in the shade Canvas. So I'm gonna go in with this shade, and what I'm gonna do is I'm using a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go over the areas that just need a little bit more blending into my skin tone. Okay, so now that's blended out. I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit more freckles because I feel like it. Okay, so to finish off the face, I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. I'm using the Smashbox Planetary Cheek palette, and I'm gonna be using the highlighter Heart and Solar. This is one of my favorite highlighters. Okay, so basically that is the face done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera, put on a little bit of eyeliner, put on some falsies. I'm going to be using the Ardell Studio Effects falsies. These are Wispies, my favorite. And then some lipstick. I'm going to be using the NYX lip cream. This is in the shade Rome. It's a very nice dark nude shade, so I'm going to go with that. And I'll be right back with the final look. So that's basically the look, guys. Okay, so I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out. The blending is a little bit off. Certain places I definitely can be improved. Just now when I was doing my eyelashes, I was like thinking to myself, why didn't I just use face paint? I could have used face paint. It would have made the process a lot more easier because it's like you just paint it on there, and it. I guess in a way it's not as easy to blend. Would it be easy to blend? I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I thoroughly enjoyed creating this look because I think it's quite interesting, something that's different. I know the concept of this look was meant to showcase your true skin and, you know, makeup skin, to kind of show that, you know, no matter what, you're still beautiful in every way, with or without makeup. I love that concept. It's just that for me, I don't have beautiful freckled skin to kind of show that contrast, so I decided to recreate it this way instead. I think it's quite cute, and yeah, I hope you guys find some inspiration in this. Go check out the makeup artist and also that influencer who did this look first, this style. I'll link that down in the description box below, along with all the other products that I use. And yeah, basically that is all for today, guys. So if you want to follow me on social media to keep up to date with my daily ramblings and also nonsensical Insta stories, I'm all over social media. You can follow me. It's all the same handle: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now I have TikTok. I'll link everything down in the description box below. You can follow me. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I'll come up with more videos since now the MCO has been extended. I'll probably make more videos. I don't know, I haven't decided. Maybe, maybe not. But I hope you guys enjoy this string of videos that I've been putting out during this MCO. And yeah, again, if you like it, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!